Blessed is the light that shines so bright. Every day and every night, give thanks and praises. Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Imagine blasting this in your headphones as you're on your scooter. Beautiful day. Even if you're not blasting through Hawaii.
Said there was sunshine.
That's Izah B.
On a cloudy day.
Actually, Izah Blue.
Yes, there was sunshine.
And he's today's guest.
On a cloudy day. Yeah.
Here with us on the Electric Scooter Podcast.
When I rise up in the morning,
If you like what you hear,
step outside, the sun it is shining.
you can download his music
It's a new day. It's
on
a
CD
new
Baby
day.
and other places.
For giving thanks and praises. Let's give thanks and praises.
Just look for Izah Blue,
Let's give
IZAHBLUE,
thanks and praises.
or his band Roots, Natty Roots.
Said there was sunshine on a cloudy day.
This is from World Needs, which was recorded in Japan.
Yes, there was sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah.
It doesn't do the music justice with me busting in like this and talking. So at the end of the podcast, we'll have a full song.
Sweat dripping down my head.
But now let's get on with the show. The Electric Scooter Podcast, episode 36. Scooterheads, welcome back to episode 36 of the Electric Scooter Podcast, where we are going to continue our conversation with Izah B, the man who created a genre that involves scooters, food, reggae music, and Hawaii. A winning combination, if you ask me. In this episode, we're going to talk a little bit more about, well, scooters. The Apollo Ghost, to be specific. His likes, his dislikes. Talk about range a little bit. Talk about hydraulic brakes. Spoiler alert, hydraulic brakes are better and you should pay a little more money if you have the opportunity to upgrade when you are ordering your electric scooter. Scooterheads, once again, musician, foodie, scooterhead, the founder of Aroma Surf. Check out his YouTube channel, Aroma Surf. Aroma as in fragrance, surf as in surfing waves, surfing the internet. I sometimes driveway surf, but that's another story. Izah B! We got Aroma Surf in the house, and his grinds are ono. In Hawaii, that means his food is delicious, and he's a scooter head.
Fish tacos, tater balls, pumpkin cheesecake.
Talking to us from the most beautiful place on planet Earth. So you like good weather. You started in San Diego, went to Jamaica and Hawaii. I think that's pretty smart. I don't know if it's calculated, but maybe good weather brings good vibes, and you go where the good vibes are. But what part of San Diego? I'm kind of curious because I've been driving down there from Las Vegas and doing some filming, and there's a lot of lakes, Lake Murray, Miramar Reservoir. There's a lot of cool places to ride scooters.
Well, yeah, there's all the different like inland stuff, which is, a lot more nature than how it's been so developed from the coast back. But even when I was a kid, actually there used to be bumper stickers saying there was no life east of I-5, but that's not true anymore.
No. The 56 and the 8, going out to the east, there are some beautiful parks.
Oh, it must be amazing.
It is. I don't know how long's it been for you?
Whoa, man, I'm 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We try to go down there maybe every couple months. And I just pack the scooters on the back. I have a DIY van that I put a bed and a microwave and a refrigerator and stuff in it. And we head down there. We usually end up sleeping in a field and get up and scoot and take some videos and try. A couple times we actually squeezed a podcast out of it. So, a little bit of work mixed in with the fun. Work that I don't get paid for. So what part of San Diego?
So I went to Mission Bay High School.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that.
Mission Bay is right in the center of Pacific Beach.
Oh, PB. Okay.
Yeah, so it's the high school for PB, basically.
Okay. What a beautiful place.
Yeah, I had surfing for high school and also golf because it's right on the golf course.
You made some good life decisions, clearly.
Yeah. So, but you're right. I mean, there was some predictions as far as the movements for sure, because I am a sunshine kid. I love sunshine and I love surf. So
you're living a good life, brother. I mean, if you watch your videos, we just sit here and it's 105 degrees at 10 o'clock at night. And the smoke from California wildfires is blowing on us. And we watch you on your scooter, scooting up the, to Poly Lookout or whatever. And we're just jonesing. We're like, why are we sitting here? Why aren't we doing that?
Well, we're going to, at some point, definitely have to roll on all of our scoots together for sure. Just be fun to, make road trips, period. Yeah, when I saw the pictures of what you showed me, I was just like, man, I haven't seen long types of roads like that in a long time.
Yeah, when you and I first talked, I was on a golf course in Monterey, California.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the Apollo Ghost, if you have any dislikes about it or the things you particularly like. And how is the range? Because I noticed a couple times you were talking about how, well, if my wife's runs out of battery, I'll just tow her. Have you done that before? And what's the difference in range between the two scooters and, kind of likes and dislikes?
So on that shoot for that hilltop drive, she was actually on the Rev. And so it's a 48 volt. It's got like a maximum capacity of about 22-mile range, and that would not be in level 3, that's at level 1. So the biggest bummer about the Rev is it's just unfortunately a short distance scooter. So it's a little bit limited, and then you step it up to a 52 volt and things change. Now, I have to say that the range on the Ghost is impressive. I get like 45 miles on one charge. And it is about a 5 to 6 hour slow charge because I don't have the rapid charger, but I charge it at night anyway, so it doesn't matter. But ready to go. I mean, I've never run out of juice yet, which is kind of cool.
That is. I never do either. People ask me about the Wolf Warrior. How many miles of range can you get? I tell them, look at Ginger on Wheels or go to the Electric Scooter Guide, because I rarely even get below like 70% on mine. And that's, cruising, circling Lake Murray 4 times. So, I get back and it's still at, 87% or something. Just
unbelievable, yeah?
Yeah, it just goes forever.
So cool.
Are there any things that you don't like about the Apollo Ghost?
Well, I did get the very first release.
Oh.
And so I didn't have like the hydraulic brake option. And I definitely would have chose hydraulics over standard disc, especially when you run something full power the whole time.
Most def. I tell people, if you have an option, no matter what scooter you're looking at, it might be 50 extra bucks, 100 extra, 125. yeah, go for the hydraulics. It's just way better. Less
Definitely.
maintenance. Everything about it is better.
It's so worth it, and I kind of tripped out because after, I had it, then I saw that became an option later, and I was like, oh, darn it, I would love those hydraulics. I still might just put them on myself because I'm already dealing with a lot of brake maintenance, so that would be one issue I would say is I'm burning discs pretty fast.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm running it at 40 miles an hour nonstop. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think Nut, N-U-T-T, and Zoom are two of the big ones.
Yeah, well, I just think that was kind of, for me, that's about the only thing. I burned through the tires, of course, but then I am running like a lot of different terrain. I'm not really on the street. I'm kind of on course, kind of, trails a lot, so the bike paths aren't that smooth. But the suspension is great. It is a smooth ride. Its torque is crazy. I blow modified mopeds right off the line when I want to. And they trip out on it. They're like, my God, that thing's fast.
Yeah. 0 to top speed is pretty quick. Do you like cruising across grass? For some reason, I find that I saw you. I don't know if it was Kapiolani Park or somewhere, scooting across grass. I don't know what it is. It's just awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah. I just like to get off the course, as much as possible. So grass is just cool, and we have all the parks, as you know, over here. So it's like we've got the smooth path, but then you've got the grass as an option, and it just feels nice to just be off the street. Really, it's so safe in the grass.
I get so homesick when I watch you. So tell me, let's talk a little bit, since you're one of the first people that I've interviewed that is not averse to talking about food. Food streets, your food videos. Again, I mentioned earlier, props on just the high quality. Am I right? Or is my perception off that you started out kind of focusing more on food preparation and how to make specific dishes, and it seems like you moved on to different things, which I do like the different things that you moved on to. I really like food streets, the Kapahulu and the different ones you've done to that you've gone to and reported on. But I also really like your food videos where you are creating dishes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so that was the beginning because we were in a total lockdown. So everybody was at home, and that's when we started firing up the recipes in the kitchen. Actually built a counter because just for aesthetic purpose, which actually kind of just created a whole better vibe in our kitchen, which stepped things up, made kind of like a little bit of a sushi counter vibe. Went to City Mill and just homeschooled it with the wifey. And yeah, and then it really stepped up the look as far as around the grill, and then we just started getting into it. My wife is like exceptionally gifted just naturally in the cuisine, so she's definitely the major inspiration, I would say, behind the dishes that we prepare because she's just so versatile.
What's her favorite dish to cook?
Oh man, she's from Kyoto. So she masters naturally Japanese cuisine, but she's a fusion cook. She fuses every style, whether it's Italian, whether it's French. She just, she does it in her own style, which is really cool. And she actually wants to do more recipes again.
Yeah,
and
do it.
Yeah, and she wants to focus with me kind of being more visual in the kitchen versus it just being the hands that you would see before. Because she thinks that'd be cool. What do you think about that?
I did enjoy the camera angles you were using, but if you employed two cameras and you could cut back and forth between the two, of maybe you talking just every once in a while and then straight back to a zoomed in angle on the food. However you end up doing it, I know it'll be quality and I know it'll be good. But the way you did it before, I didn't think, I would do it differently. We just actually enjoyed the style and the type of food that you were cooking is just so interesting. I mean, rice and cheese stuffed squid. Come on, man. Broke the mouth. Just
Oh,
watching
yeah. The 9-spice blend, you guys got to fire that one up for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That is a winner. And then you've got, like, you save it for leftover. It goes great with everything, man.
I can make one
Everything.
suggestion.
Yes.
You know how when you hold up the pictures and it's got the name of the dish on it, you actually just hold it up for the camera. You have like a black frame around it. I would ditch the black frame because you were holding up one and I was like, ass noodle salad? It didn't sound, and then you explain it's glass noodles, but the frame, the black frame had cut off the GL.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know if you did it. I thought maybe it was intentional because it was actually kind of cool. I'm like, oh, ass noodle salad. Let's see what
Now
this
I'm
is.
going to have to go and look at that one. Oh, man.
I'm
That is
exaggerating.
crazy.
I'm exaggerating.
But, well, you know, that's just my iPad that I hold up.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's
all you got to
just
do is
a-
use your thumb and forefinger and squinch it up a little bit and make it a little small. The
Okay.
picture a little smaller. Yeah.
Roger, yeah. I like that because, yeah, that's something that I would not necessarily catch even in my own editing, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So that's
bro,
cool.
we got to cook the ass noodle salad. In Hawaii, though, we call okole noodle salad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man.
It's time for the rapid fire. Get ready for the rapid fire. I'm gonna say some words now. Give me your reaction. Just give me your reaction. It's time for the rapid fire. It's time for the rapid fire. It's time for the rapid.
On the show, I like to do something that's called rapid fire, and I don't know if you'd be interested in doing that. I say something, and then you just go for it. Stream of conscious, whatever comes out of your mouth is fine. Are you interested in doing that right now?
Sure. Sure.
Rapid fire. Here we go.
Okay.
So, poi, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. I fed my children that as baby food every once
Oh,
in a
yeah.
while.
Poi is so versatile. I mean, if you just want to eat them just traditional plain, you can. But, like, if you mix them up, then it can mix it with anything. That's what's cool. It's like liquid rice, you know?
You know what I ate yesterday, bruh? I ate mochi donuts. We got a restaurant here called Paina, which I think in Hawaiian, I think it means party, Paina. And they make mochi donuts, and they made mochi taro donuts. Here we don't say like maki roll. We say, they call it a sushi burrito, which I thought sounded disgusting, but it's just a maki. And they don't say poi they say taro or whatever, but same, right? Okay, so poi is a yes for you. Okay.
And by the way, speaking of poi, there is a little frozen popsicle that they sell only at 7-Eleven Hawaii, and it's called kulolo,
Kalolo.
and it's a poi popsicle,
Wow.
and it's tasty, man.
I
It's
wonder what
nice.
kalolo means, because lolo is like crazy, right? Ka
It's
is
just
the, so
So
kalolo.
it's kulolo.
Oh,
Kulolo.
kulolo. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to try that next time. Okay, next rapid fire. Your last meal on Earth. I'm not saying you would ever be in a position to where you're on death row, but if you knew this is going to, I don't know, maybe a meteor is headed towards us, whatever. Your last meal, you could eat one meal. What would it be?
Some type of like a sashimi or poke bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like spicy avocado poke ahi bowl or something like that. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, next one. Marley, Black Uhuru, or Steel Pulse?
Wow, that's a tough one. Well, I'll drop the Uhuru because I am a Michael Rose lover because I'm a singer.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
got to be your theme. If you like Black Uhuru and you're a food guy, guess
That's
who's
true.
coming to dinner?
That's true. I should drop a little adaptation of that version. Huh?
Yeah. The album Red was always my favorite Black Uhuru.
Oh yeah. for sure.
Now this
the
is
harmonies.
Oh, they're just the bomb. So this next one is very controversial, and I have a side that I'm on. I'm very hard to one side, but scooter keys. You know, you lock your scooter. Should companies be putting keys and ignition type modules on scooters?
Interesting. Okay, because I mean, I have one with and I have one without. However, that Ghost was just a little slap on. You know, it wasn't stock. You can tell because it's a little bit cheesy.
So you could delete it if you wanted to.
Easily, and you could hack it if you wanted to. So, I mean, unless it's like a truly official internal key system that's built into the frame of the chassis, I would say they're probably really not necessary.
I'm with you. I'm a hard no. I'm a little more hard on my stance because I don't want to have something that can get lost and then I'm not able to even get on my scooter and ride. And I got to write to the company or this or that. And when you're riding, it's just dangling in the breeze and you hope it's on something strong enough that it doesn't ever fall off. And you know who it's deterring from stealing your scooter? Nobody.
Oh, true.
Nobody. If you're out stealing scooters, man, you're going to be like in Hawaii. I'm a motorcycle guy. Even motorcycles. You know, blalas get out there and pick up the whole motorcycle.
Oh, they just toss them in the back of the truck.
Exactly. That's it. So, a scooter, an 8-year-old could pick up a scooter and throw it in the back of a truck.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, I don't leave my scooter anywhere.
Thank you.
Straight.
That's the correct answer in my view.
So you really don't need a lock and you don't need a key because you don't leave it anywhere.
When I go to a restaurant, I think you do this too. I mean, we look for cow wagons, you know. We go eat at a lunch truck or whatever, or a cafe where you can sit outdoors, you can see your scooter. And if you're going into a 7-Eleven, I used to like that one little 7-Eleven on Kapiolani Boulevard. But I just take the scooter right in with me.
Of course, for sure. Oh, definitely.
Nobody cares.
It's funny you said that because I was in Safeway and I'm there like all the time with my scooter. And they had like a newbie who was like the security kid. He came running over and he's like, "Oh, you're not going to be able to keep that in the store." I was like, "Are you new?"
Meanwhile, people are riding around on those mobility, wheelchair things, right?
I said, "This scooter is my shopping cart." I said, "This scooter is my support." I said, "It doesn't leave my side."
That's right.
And he's just like, "Well, as long as you don't turn them on." It's like, obviously.
One little hack that I have is you can buy on Amazon. They're made for baby strollers. And it's a hook that just has a Velcro that goes around the handlebar. And you can put as many as you want on. And you just hang a shopping bag right on there. So you go to the store and, you get your Obento or whatever it is that you're getting. And then you just hang it right on the ground. I'm sure you probably just hang it right on the handlebar, right?
Well, of course.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
I want to do the little hack, the little cool
like
look at
that,
me
though.
invention. Yeah. And
I like it.
They're like $4 to $6, and they're made for baby strollers. Yeah, those are.
Well, it's a little classier, a little upgrade there.
It looks like you did something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, next one. Favorite surf spot, Hawaii.
Wow. Oh, this island?
Yeah.
This island. I'm gonna say, just for all reasons, Tongs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and not so much for giant, but for light crowds.
You surfed San Diego, I'm sure, and you may have more insight than me, but the places I've surfed in California did not have the aloha of Hawaii. When I surfed in California, I'd go with 3 or 4 other friends just to make sure we didn't get beat up.
I mean, I'm a California kid, but I'm not gonna lie, man. California is notorious. They're mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, they're just so much nicer.
I've
had, when I surf a new spot in Hawaii, I've had people paddle up to me, but they paddle up and I'm going, is it going to be beef? What's going on here? And they say, brother, have you surfed this place before? Okay, you better be careful because this break over here and that. Make sure your skill is up to the level. They're just concerned for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, favorite surf spot, San Diego.
Ooh. Let's see. I'm gonna say hospitals,
Oh,
which is
I don't know where that
which is in La Jolla. It's one of the little secret breaks. There's horseshoes and hospitals. Those are just south of the Cove in La Jolla.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's in
what's
between.
going on there? The sirens have been nonstop since we've been podcasting.
That's how it is 24/7.
No.
I'm not joking.
What are they taking COVID patients to the hospital? What are they doing?
I don't know. It seems like they like to flex their sirens on this street for some
Yeah.
crazy reason. Ever since the pandemic, it is gridlocked now, traffic-wise. It's unbelievable.
What?
Like from Kapiolani Park just to get to the highway now, some days it's like a 20-minute wait.
Oh, you got to scoot.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Everywhere around there, you just go past everybody on a scooter.
Yeah, that's what's so cool. Yeah, there's no traffic on a scoot for sure.
And the people in the car, I'm sure they're not as happy, smiling as the guy on the scooter.
Definitely, man. They're just sweating in the heat, you know.
So speaking of that, of all the really cool places that you have ridden in Hawaii, what do you have a little stretch that to you is the best scooter ride?
I enjoyed the marsh, which was in that one over on the Ko'olau side, Kailua Town. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Because it's beautiful scenery.
It really is, and there's nobody there, you know. And I just, I stumbled on it for the first time actually with the scooter. I'd never walked it or anything before, and I just kept looking at it for years, and I never pulled over there. And then I just decided this time I'm going to pull over and take the scoot, and it was a good call.
The Electric Scooter Podcast. It's happening now. So, we're about getting towards the end here. Is there anything else you want to talk about or mention, or food streets or your other videos or anything?
I mean,
or what you got in the plans, works coming up?
Well, I mean, this unfortunately my Ghost is down right now.
Oh, what's wrong?
And I don't know if it's something to talk about online or not, but no, it's kind of major. It's my whole stem. There's like an inch of play in it. You know, the handlebar stem.
Is it coming from the top or the bottom?
It's coming from the bottom, and the thing is they have like 6 lugs, and they offset them. And those lugs stripped internally. So my friend said they're basically ovulating. Mm-hmm. And he said, unfortunately, after they stop ovulating, they shear off, yeah?
Well, I'm wondering, if there's an aftermarket company, it seems to me, I can talk to some other folks and let you know about this. I can text you. Making, it's like a sleeve that would cover the whole thing, because a lot of guys just have them kind of manufactured. You know, they go to a welder or somebody. And,
oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And get like a sleeve that goes and covers that, because that's not the only scooter that has that problem. It is a problem. The Mantis Pro used to have that issue, and they corrected it. So maybe, contact Fluid Freeride in Florida. They're pretty good. They may know. The guy there, his name's Peter. That might be somebody to call. Yeah, Fluid Freeride in Florida.
Yeah, because I did send a message to my boy at Apollo, so I'm kind of waiting to hear their reply. And
yeah, because that's dangerous.
It is. It is. I'm kind of throwing the dice a little bit right now, and I actually don't really want to, but it is my main transportation right now as well. So,
have you considered any other scooters, or what scooter you would like if you didn't have the Ghost?
Yeah, I want the King.
Oh, the Wolf King. I love it.
I
that
do.
gold
I
color.
I want that thing bad.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna lie, that is the monster of monsters, man. I'm impressed. That is a machine and a half.
I've got two of, the 11 pluses. I used to have an
Yeah.
11, and I traded up to an 11 plus, and then I got the
Yeah.
other one. And, Ginger on Wheels rides them. A lot of folks ride them, and, man, it's hard to go wrong. It's just a solid scoot.
It just looks, all the specs. I've obviously read it many times, and I just like the fact it's coming out of SoCal as well. I'm a SoCal kid, so I'm kind of stoked on that part too. It's what LA and Diego, I guess, pretty much. Voro.
Oh,
yeah.
Voro Motors. Voro
Yeah.
Motors they are so good. And again, I'm not monetized. I don't make any money. I know some folks
Yeah.
and other, that are represented by different companies or this or that. But Voro
Yeah.
Motors, they are so good. They're such
Yeah.
a good distributor. Very attentive to the customer. They follow up with you right away. Personal phone calls, and they're very good.
The king, but the Warrior as well. The Warrior 2s. It's pretty much so similar, and just the construction and everything is just sweet.
The King is faster. I think the range might be slightly less, but like you were saying, that's not an issue
Right.
because you're never gonna run out. And I do the exact same thing you do. When
Yeah.
before I go to bed at night, I just plug it in, so it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Good to go.
All right. Well, hey,
Good
brother,
to go.
it was great talking to you, both on scooter level and personal level.
Definitely. I just appreciate. Thank you so much. For hitting me up and letting me, be a part of this. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, and scooter heads, check out his channel. You want to go on a mini vacation? You don't have to live in a desert like I do. You could live in Hopping Toad, Iowa, wherever Texas, Korea. I don't care where you live. Everybody loves Hawaii because what's not to love? It's an awesome place. And
True.
you can put on Izah B's channel, which is called Aroma Surf, and sit on your couch and just see beautiful scenery, good food, and good stories. And I just hope, as a result of this podcast, I hope your channel just booms or just gets better and gets more viewers, because it's certainly deserving. And I love it. The wife loves it. When people come over my house, I'll put it on in the background, especially, the Ninth Island. People from Hawaii in Las Vegas tend to get together, so
Yeah, that's cool.
makes
man.
people homesick.
Well, massive mahalos for sure. And give all my aloha's to all the Ninth Islanders over there. Big ups for sure.
All right, brother, you take care. We'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon.
Such a pleasure, my brother.
All right, aloha.
Yeah, take care. Aloha.
And there he goes, scooter heads. Izah B, founder of Aroma Surf in Hawaii. And don't forget to check out his band, Roots Natty Roots. If you like reggae, his band does a traditional style of reggae music. And they're in Hawaii, so a little bit of the beauty and culture of Hawaii has to creep into that music that just has a good vibe anyway. I hope you enjoyed this episode. A couple of things that we're looking at in the future. An episode on United States news, views of scooters, and possibly a new rental company that is proposing to rent scooters monthly. Now, I'm not sure what kind of scooters they have. I have to do the research and dig into them a little bit. But the scooters do come with a helmet. And I mentioned on a podcast, wouldn't that be gross if you rented a scooter and they came with a helmet? Well, these have little paper inserts that go into the helmet, so the helmet isn't actually touching your head. And since you're renting the scooter by the month anyway, yeah, you can clean it, make it hygienic, I wear a little skull cap over my head anytime I put on a helmet, whether it's for my motorcycle or one of my scooters. I just don't like the lining of my helmet getting sweaty and nasty. All right, TMI. Episode 36 is in the bag. Stay tuned next week. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be. I know it'll be good, but I do have, as you can see, a couple ideas. So, until next week, keep the shiny side up and the dirty side down. But don't go away just yet. As promised, Scooterhead, chef, teacher, surfer, musician, singer, genre creator, Izah B, frontman for Roots Natty Roots. I promised you a full song, and I got permission from the man himself, so here it is. From Izah Blue, off the album CD recording World Needs, recorded in Japan. Here is the song, Zion! Rhythm, come forward.
Blessed is the whole of Mount Zion. I and I sight the conquering lion. Each and every time, Rastafari. I said the sweeter the victory, yeah. Many are called, but only few are chosen. The hotter the battle, I said the sweeter the victory. If you want to go to Zion, reach higher, step harder. If you want to sit with Jah Lion, keep on giving praise each and every day. If you want to go to Zion, reach higher, step harder. If you want to sit with Jah Lion, yeah. Zion, in the whole of Mount Zion. Zion, in the whole of Mount Zion. All the places, all the faces, Jah made all the races to be together and love each other, respecting one another. From my brothers to our sisters, we got to live as one in this time, in a Jah time. If you want to go to Zion, reach higher, step harder. If you want to sit with Jah Lion, keep on giving praise each and every day. If you want to go to Zion, reach higher, step harder. If you want to sit with Jah Lion, yeah. Many are called, but only few are chosen. Hotter is the battle, I said the sweeter the victory. Yeah. Many are called, but only few are chosen. The hotter the battle, I said the sweeter the victory. If you want to go to Zion, reach higher, step harder. If you want to sit with Jah Lion, keep on giving praise each and every day. If you want to go to Zion, reach higher, step harder. If you want to sit with Jah Lion,